Beloved Masters, if you watch or read the daily news, you must surely be aware that the cleansing of the earth is accelerating at an astounding rate. No, God is not punishing humanity, and it is certainly not God's will that anyone should suffer. Down through the many ages, you as human beings have made God the scapegoat for all the tragedies and chaos that have occurred, so that you would not have to take personal responsibility for your actions. Your third, fourth dimensional world is composed of material and psychological structures, and make no mistake, the emotional structures you have created and have accepted as your truth are just as confining as the material structures you have built. Consciousness, creation, manifestation, in the higher realms are fluid and malleable, and are redefined and reconstructed at each higher dimensional level in order to be compatible with the vibrational patterns of that reality. This is the process that is taking place on Earth, and within and around each human being on the earthly plane at this time. The more rigid, fearful, and resistant to change a person is, the more difficult the transition process will be for him or her. Beloveds, you must be willing to let go of these things in your life, which includes relationships as well as material things that are no longer compatible with your new state of being. You will find as you move swiftly forward and upward on the path of ascension, that whatever you are leaving behind will be replaced with people and things of a more refined level, which will be more meaningful and important to your future existence. In this universal experience, you are the important ones. You are the major players. It was you, the starseed, who agreed to separate from your twin flames, to fragment and divide yourself into many diverse facets of self, to be stretched and refracted to the limit so that the cosmic mind could observe and record just how far you, the divine sparks of God consciousness, could be compressed into density without totally losing your conscious connection to the all that is. Do not misunderstand what we are saying. You could never lose your connection to the source, but you could and did become so entangled in the web of density that most of you forgot who you were, where you are from, and how powerful and magnificent you truly are. We of the angelic realms and a vast host of other light beings were assigned the task of guiding, protecting, nurturing, and inspiring you, the legions of light, as you journeyed forth into the great unknown. It has been our great honor and privilege to make this journey with you as you bravely traverse the valley of shadow and darkness, to watch as you triumphantly emerge back into the illumined light and regain your conscious awareness. Through your petitions, prayers, and intentions, asking for your highest good and the greatest good for all, and aligning your will with the will of our Father, Mother God, we of the angelic realms have been able to reestablish the intimate relationships we originally had with each of you. This reunion of spirit has grown especially strong with those of you who have followed our teachings over these past years, and have striven to heal yourselves in order to return to balance and harmony within the accepted spectrum of duality and polarity. Beloved ones, these are times of great change, whereby you may have many challenges, but you are also being presented with many opportunities. As you tap into the higher vibrations of the spirit realm, your subconscious mind is becoming conscious as you release all the distortions and limited thoughts of the past. Your conscious mind is in the process of receiving the vaster wisdom of your higher consciousness via your sacred mind. You must begin to trust your intuition and your inner guidance. If the thoughts that come to you are inspiring, loving, and offer expanded awareness, then you know you are tapping into the wisdom of your higher self, your angelic guides, and your master teachers. They are whispering to you, and they will never lead you astray. Their voices will become stronger as you perfect your telepathic communication skills with your higher self and the beings of the higher realm of consciousness. Know this: you are making a difference. You, the legions of light, are growing in number and strength every moment of every day. And your love light is now reaching and penetrating the darkest corners of the earth. The unconditional love, sacred love composed of adamantine particles, that you radiate forth from the sacred heart center is beginning to penetrate the hardened heart shells of a multitude of those still steeped in the third, fourth dimensional illusion of fear, limitation, and separation. It is time to let go of and eliminate your sense of isolation, division, and your I, me, my mentality. At least from a heart level of consciousness, it is time to abolish the boundaries of race, religion, culture, and country, and also the mindset of being separate from the multi-dimensions of your solar system, galaxy, and universe. You are in the process of becoming citizens of the universe, galactic spiritual human beings. As you become more proficient as bearers of light, your influence and radiance will be projected further and further from you in concentric circles, and therefore your influence will increase exponentially. As you evolve into a refined state of consciousness, many of the old rules of the third, fourth dimensional reality are changing. No longer are you confined in a shell of illusion and separation. What you think and do gains power and momentum, and you truly are becoming a dynamic force for good, which affects everything and everyone around you. You have no idea how powerful you are, how much more effective you will become, and how many wondrous gifts await you on your journey into enlightenment. Down through the ages, you have played many roles and assumed a great variety of forms, along with the attributes and talents that fit the persona you chose for a particular life's experience. When you came into your individual consciousness so many eons ago, you contained a vast portion of your creator consciousness. But the monumental task of becoming a co-creator separate and apart from the source was new to you, for you were also wholly innocent ones at that time. You have had billions and billions of years to perfect your skills, and even though you, as starseeds, have refracted and diminished yourselves a prodigious number of times, you still have great knowledge derived from the experience of the past stored within your soul, sacred heart, and sacred mind. You are now in the process of tapping into all the wisdom and skills you have accumulated through the many past ages, and are learning to use your gifts of spirit all over again. That is why the veil of forgetfulness is being dissolved, so that as you return to balance and harmony, you can access the wisdom of the cosmos, stored throughout your physical cellular structure and your vaster being. No longer are young souls, those who attained individualized consciousness in the more recent universal and galactic past, being allowed to incarnate on Earth during these times of accelerated ascension. It is a time for the wise old souls of the universe to inhabit the Earth in order to assist in the transformation and the unprecedented evolutionary process now in progress. The holy innocent ones and the young souls who have recently come into their individualized awareness are being born on many new and wondrous star systems and planets where the spectrum of polarity and duality will not be allowed to swing so broadly. Therefore, their lessons in co-creation will not be as painful or chaotic as they have been for you on Earth over these past many ages. Dearest hearts, do you truly desire to assist your family, neighborhood, city, state, province, or nation to return to balance and harmony, and to speed up the process of the Earth's return to its pristine beauty? Are you consciously making the effort to anchor on Earth the refined frequencies of light contained in celestial cities of light stationed in the higher dimension? We have explained how the crystalline grid now fully blankets the Earth. However, it is not yet firmly anchored. It is you, as transducers and conveyors of this refined light, who will anchor these higher frequency energies, and in doing so, you will create the new sacred places in the emergent cities of light on the Earth in physical form. These coming critical years, from the present till 2013, could be called the bridging years, whereby you will be bridging many levels of consciousness, and you will be building bridges or portals to the cities of light and anchoring them firmly on Earth. You will be building bridges of new awareness between you and your soul family on Earth, and you will be reestablishing and strengthening the connection with the many facets of your divine self. This will include your precious twin flame, if the front and back portals to your sacred heart are open, and you have initiated the process of forgiveness of yourself and all others. As more and more of you radiate your love and send balanced and harmonious energies out into the ethers, it opens up and builds what has been called the Rainbow Bridge. This river of light is the pathway of light, radiating the energies of the 12 major rays of this universe, which are infused with the virtues, qualities, and attributes of the Creator. It is an arc of light and a covenant between you, our Father, Mother, God, and us. As we have stressed many times before, we do not make predictions, for the free will of humanity can withdraw or add to a probable future at any moment, thereby changing it. As we have emphasized over and over again, you give energy to and reinforce whatever you place your attention on. That is why it is so important that you focus on the positive traits of those around you and what is right in your world instead of what is wrong, thereby reinforcing the positive aspects while weakening or dissolving the negative vibrational patterns around and within you. Do not focus on the shadows or the inequities around you. Begin to view things from a higher vantage point and look for the big picture instead of getting caught up in the drama of the small story. This applies at all levels of existence, and when you are centered and radiating positive, balanced frequency patterns, It affects all aspects of your life, those around you, and ultimately the collective whole. Beloved ones, you have the tools to transform your life and your immediate environment and ultimately the world. Be bold in your vision, focus on the positive aspects of your life and of those around you, thereby reinforcing the love light, whether strong or dim, that dwells within each and every person you meet. When you align your will with the Creator's will, you will be placed among the ranks of the builders of form, under the direction of the Elohim. For it has been mandated that all levels and facets of creation are to be incorporated, expanded, and exemplified on earth at this time. A new blueprint and divine schematic has been brought forth for planet Earth in a great all-encompassing thought form from the mind of the Supreme Creator. This plan for the new age that is now rapidly unfolding, and the divine blueprint for the new golden galaxy, which is in the formative stages within the cosmic womb of the Divine Mother, is being seeded with the maximum Creator light in order that these wondrous new creations may be manifested and made a reality as quickly as possible. Many diverse segments of the new cosmic blueprint have been placed in a multitude of great pyramids of light throughout the higher dimensions, just waiting for humanity to tap into these powerhouses of unmanifested potential and to bring forth the wonderful new vision that is waiting to be created in the world of physicality. Many of you seek to know what your earthly mission is for this lifetime, and we tell you your soul's greatest desire is that you reclaim the many facets of your divine self and return to the wondrous master of co-creation that you were when you first embodied in the physical. As a bearer of light, you promise to be our representatives on earth and within. You have all that you need to fulfill your earthly contract. As doubts arise, remember, all of your experience of the past, whether they were successful or seeming failures, have given you a wealth of experience to draw upon. Beloved, shine your light for all to see. Call on us and we will assist you in every way possible. And know that I'm always with you and you are dearly loved. I am Archangel Michael. So be it.